Good morning. The boys and Evie, can y'all say good morning?
Hi.
Oh, can they see y'all? There you are. Perfect.
Hi.
So it's actually Sunday. We are at Dunkin' Donuts because we decided to get coffee and donuts today. Special treat, I guess. It is the start of, well, it's not really the start of fall, but y'all already know. Yep, that's right. Sterling suggested it, but y'all know once September hits for me, it's fall. So I was like, yes, let's celebrate. So here we are. I'm excited. So all of September is the start of fall. So we ordered some donuts. I also got some pumpkin donuts. They're not on my eating plan, but they're going to be eaten, so mind your business. And I got the caramel craze iced latte. So before we get into all that, you know what I'm gonna tell you to do. Stop what you're doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're always notified when a new video goes up. And then get your coffee and your snack of choice, and let's get started. So we're back home. Obviously, we got up early enough to get the donuts, you know, and then come back home because we're not taking donuts to church. So here we are. And this is me and Evie's box. Evie, well, I got the pumpkin. Let's see. She got the strawberry, the vanilla, and let me see if y'all can see the chocolate. Hold on. And the chocolate. And she likes to see the tops. Usually we get our sprinkles, but they did not have any sprinkles this time, so there you have it. Oh, I showed him the strawberry one. If you want to make sure y'all saw the strawberry one. So I got the caramel craze iced signature latte with oat milk. And honestly, the reason I got this one is because they had a deal for $3 for a medium iced latte, so we're gonna go with that. And it's good. I don't have any complaints. It's good. So let me fix my little dress so the saints ain't talking. Okay, so it's really good. It's oat milk. I've had it before. It has, you know what though, y'all? It says 3 caramel swirl, oat milk, whipped cream, cinnamon sugar, and caramel drizzle. But actually, I don't think there's any caramel drizzle on this, which is fine. It's sweet enough. It's good. And again, it's a good base. Dunkin' is a really good, like, well, they've gotten better. Let me say this, because at one point I really liked Dunkin', and then I got off of Dunkin' because they weren't doing well, but now they're back on their game. So they're good. It's a good base. And actually, I like their base sometimes better than Starbucks. So, you know, take that how you want to. Still, favorite coffees are mostly like Scooters, artisan coffees, things like that. So, here, use your napkin, baby. Where's your napkin? Hold on, y'all. Y'all are sitting on the napkins. Use your napkin so you don't get on your clothes. Good job. Okay, so today, what we're going to talk about, now that we talked about the coffee and all the things, I'm actually back to studying Mark. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a post maybe about a month and a half ago, where I was studying Mark, and I'm back in Mark. And I actually, to the point where I got a new Bible. It's called the Spiral Bible, and this is the New Testament portion of the Bible, and it's the World English. It's really good, but I like it because it's spiral bound, so that means I can lay it flat, I can flip the pages. It has, let me see if it'll focus. It has like a note section, all that stuff, because I'm really heavy into studying this, and there's a couple of books that the Lord has led me to that I'm going to be studying and I'm going to be sharing with you all. So actually probably in October I'm going to do like a full-fledged like Bible study with you all, but I'm waiting on the Lord to tell me which book it's going to be on. But right now I'm studying Mark, and what I wanted to talk to you about is one of the things, uh-oh baby, be careful. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you all about that I saw. Bye, babe.
All right, see y'all.
All right, love you.
Yeah.
We'll be headed out in a few minutes, guys, so.
Bye, Dad.
Hey, you see my picture?
No. You check that purse, the brown purse? Jackson, can you yes, can you turn the light off in that hallway, please?
Like you just started throwing.
Okay, I have church keys in my purse, the green one if you want to use
I
those.
don't need them on the way in.
Bye, Daddy.
I don't need them on the way in. I need them on the way out.
Okay. Welcome to Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday morning. So, Mark 1. We're gonna start in Mark 1. Put it in your box, please. And one of the so we're gonna do chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. Mark 1, verses 11 and 12. And it says, a voice came out of the sky, you are my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Immediately the Spirit drove him out into the wilderness. This is the World English version. And again, it's Mark 1, verses 11 and 12. And it says, a voice came out of the sky, you are my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Immediately the Spirit drove him out into the wilderness. And the very first thing that God spoke to me, he said, even though God identified Jesus as his beloved, he still forced him into the wilderness. So that means that God's love does not preclude us from hard things. It forces us into them. Hard things make us resilient. Hard things make us persevere. Hard things strengthen us. Hard things show our grit and our grace. And so sometimes we think that God's love precludes us from that, but it doesn't. It forces us into it. It forces us to stretch and to grow. And so even though God was identifying Jesus as his beloved, he said, I'm still going to send you into this place that is separate. It is also, y'all, talking about deliverance from the familiar. Deliverance from the familiar. And it's really good because even as that chapter continues to go on, and we've read these other verses about how later when Jesus came out of the wilderness and he saw Simon and Andrew and James and John and called them to be fishers of men, they left those things that they knew and went into the unknown as well, just like Jesus had gone into the unknown. Again, deliverance from the familiar. And it's really important that we get that, because sometimes we get to a place where we're comfortable. Evie is doing these sparring, what is it called? It's for boxing. So Sterling has a thing for boxing. So anyways, so it's important because sometimes we get so comfortable with the familiar that we do not realize that there is stretching, there is learning, there is provision, there is growth in the unknown. Because a lot of times we will lean to our own understanding, but God has to get us to a place where all we can do is lean on him, be nourished by him, right? Because if you remember the 40 days that Jesus was in the wilderness, the angels were serving him. There was provision in the wilderness. He wasn't without. He was not without. Even if he wasn't eating, drinking, normally, whatever, he was still not without. He was served. It says, and the angels were serving him. And so it's really important that we not despise the unknown, that we not despise the wilderness, because God wants to deliver us from the familiar. And deliverance has a connotation of removing us from the thing that is holding us hostage. The familiar is holding us hostage. And so again, even though God identified Jesus as his beloved, he still forced him into the wilderness. God's love does not preclude us from the hard things. It does not preclude us from the hard things. In fact, it will force us down that path because God has something greater for us, and we have to show that we can be good stewards of the greater. We have to show that we can be good stewards of the greater. Because again, when you're with the familiar and you're in a comfortable state, then you're not doing things differently. You're not trusting God. You're not seeking God. You're not pursuing God. And here you have to do that. In the wilderness, away from the familiar, where you're not comfortable, you pursue a different level of understanding and relationship with God. The familiar can hold you hostage and keep you from your growth and your blessings. The familiar can hold you hostage and keep you from your growth and your blessings. So the first thing that God showed me in Mark is deliverance from the familiar. Yeah. So I hope that blesses you. I hope that you had some pretty good coffee. I apologize for the noise in the background. You know, hey, this is home. We're you know, I tried not to do it in the car today because like, you know, I'm so tired of doing it in the car. I know the girls are tired of being in the car with me. So we wanted to be back at home. You wanna try some? My coffee connoisseur is here. He doesn't want to be on camera right now, so we're not gonna do that. So, oh wait, there he is. Hey baby. You say hi?
Hi. If you know what I'm eating a donut.
He's eating a donut. He had the glazed donut. Okay. So that's that. So I hope that you enjoyed that really quick reading of Mark 1 verses 11 and 12. I hope that it blessed you. I hope that you will study this book with me. Listen, I have been going chapter by chapter, line by line, and God has been downloading so much goodness to me. I am, oh, this is a thing. I have been studying or wanted to study deliverance for a while, like the gift of deliverance, the calling of deliverance. And he led me to Mark. And yeah, I'm really surprised. I had no idea that the deliverance was all up and through here, but it is all up and through here. And so I am enjoying this time with God. I suggest y'all, if you are having trouble studying the word, find something new, find something new. So I saw this on a post. I went and God, I said, I need something that is going to help motivate me. She's playing with toys now. Motivate me to really dive deep. This has helped so much. Also, she reads Truth CSB Bible. It's still my favorite Bible. Still my favorite Bible. But as far as like note taking and things, this is the one. This has been bomb. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna be getting the Old Testament books as well. I was waiting for them to get a version other than King James Version, because you guys know, I mean, I read King James Version, I understand King James Version, but I don't enjoy King James Version. I want to enjoy when I read the word. So I was waiting for them to get the World English Standard or another more modernized standard, and they have got it now. So I'm actually going to be ordering some of the old ones, the Old Testament books, and I'll keep you posted on how that goes. That being said, again, I hope that you have some pretty good coffee today, that you study the word, that you hold Mark 1, 11, and 12 in your heart, that you get your tickets for the Hey Pretty conference at heyprettylife.com, and you prepare to meet us in Jacksonville. Y'all, God is doing a work. When I tell you he is doing a work, he is doing a work. There is something that is happening. I have been in a quiet season and a set apart, a detached season, and I believe that it is for Jacksonville, because God wants to consecrate me for the next several months so that I am able to hear clearly for him, and I am able to pour out in a way that I've never poured out before. I believe that he's doing the same thing with the speakers. I've heard from all of them, and each of them are so excited because the presence of God is already shifting. It is palpable, and I don't want you to miss this. So go to heyprettylife.com to reserve your tickets for the Hey Pretty conference. It's gonna be bomb. Okay, I hope you have a good week. Bye.